Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. We are almost to Friday. I'm Shamani Baker here with Bill Riles.
Yes, and I want to let you folks know how this works. Okay, we're live streaming right now, and you think we just sit here and we push some buttons, but no, there are people on the other side of this glass in front of us. And there's like a guy with his hands standing up
He's
like
like,
this.
1, 2, and go.
And there's another, one of our directors, Lee White's back there, and he's going, okay, you're up. And now we're good to
It's
go.
a whole
Here we are.
production. It's a whole thing.
It really is.
But we're happy to see you all again this morning. Thanks for joining us for News 5 Now at 8 o'clock. We'll be right back.
This is News 5 Now, streaming live to your neighborhood and around the world.
Emphasis on that around the world part.
Yeah.
Because, you can see us locally on the air here in Mobile, Alabama and surrounding areas. But if you're in Nova Scotia, you can tune in
On Facebook.
right now to see us, all of our fans in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
That's right. Well, we're going to start with our big stories this morning. See what we have going on today. Number 5.
All right. Speaking of around the world, this is the Polaris Dawn spacewalk, and this is the first spacewalk of a civilian crew. It's billionaire Jared Isaacman and SpaceX crew trainer Sarah Gillis that became part of the first non-government spacewalk in the history of space exploration. The two were part of a 4-person crew of the Polaris Dawn, which blasted off on Tuesday from the Kennedy Space Center atop a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, and there they go into space.
That's right. Number 4, wildfires in South Carolina are burning out of control, torching homes and buildings and leaving more than a dozen people injured. Parts of the popular ski town of Big Bear and the entire community of Wrightwood are under evacuation orders. Pretty scary.
Number 3, the original Oyster House on the Mobile Causeway hosted an event giving back to first responders in honor of 9/11. First responders from Mobile and Baldwin counties received a free meal during the annual Never Forget lunch. This is the 17th year that the original Oyster House has hosted that event.
Pretty awesome there. Number 2, Gulf Shores police are investigating an attempted bank robbery. Yesterday, someone entered the First National Bank of Baldwin dressed in all black with surgical gloves on. You can see his picture there, and presented a note to the teller. Police say the person ran off before getting any money.
He didn't do that right, did he?
Oh, he didn't.
All right, and number 1, Francine has weakened to a tropical depression. Here is a video of some flooding on Dauphin Island, and we have another special guest.
That's right. We are phoning a friend and bringing in meteorologist Caroline Carithers to talk about some of the local impacts for the rest of the day. Caroline, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Of course. This is cool in here.
Yes, I told you guys you
I like
never
this.
know what you're going to get on News 5 Now. We
I
have
like
you.
this. Oh, well, thank you for having me. I'm
We're
really excited.
honored. Now, we've been talking a lot about Francine. We know now it's a tropical depression.
Right.
We've seen a lot of flooding, specifically on the Causeway and in Dauphin Island. Talk to us about what we're going to see for the rest of the day here.
Yeah, so Francine made landfall as a Category 2 hurricane yesterday, and it weakened really quickly, which is what we expected. We expected it to weaken pretty quickly over land. And as far as the flooding goes, we hit high tide at 6:30, which is why we saw the Causeway flooding and Dauphin Island and all the places that normally flood in situations like this. You guys know what we're talking about. But for the rest of the day, we'll start to see that coastal flooding subside, but that takes time.
Yeah.
So maybe by around lunchtime, we'll start to see things kind of calm down as far as the flooding goes. The tropical storm alerts have been canceled, which is nice. So the tropical storm warnings have been canceled. We still could see some gusty winds, so that was actually replaced with a wind advisory. So we could see gusts of up to around 40 miles per hour, but the sustained winds are going to be a little bit lower, 15 to 20 miles per hour. So not too bad for the rest of the day, just breezy. And then as far as the surf goes, that's going to stay rough for a while.
Yeah.
We've got that high surf warning in place for 7 to 10 foot breaking waves, small craft advisory. all of that happening. So, we've got a lot to talk about. We do have the tornado watch in place as well for our eastern counties. We actually did see a tornado warning this morning.
That's what I was going to say.
For
On
Long
News
Beach.
5 this morning, I was texting my mom. I'm like, you need to get to shelter, honey, because there is a tornado warning in Fort Walton Beach, or there was, and we were covering that all morning. I think we hit air for about 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, and
you
that's,
and John.
That's the thing with tropical tornado warnings is they're usually quick and short-lived. So it was actually a waterspout that came on shore in one of the rain bands that we were talking about, and that happens in tropical systems. That's normal, but it quickly fizzled out once it crossed 98.
Good. Well, thank you, Caroline, for joining us
course.
this morning to keep everybody updated. We need you on more often. This was fun.
This was fun. I'm glad you warned Mama Baker.
Yes, I was like, girl, Caroline says
Get
you
to
need to
shelter.
hide.
I
Thank
love
you,
it.
Caroline. Well,
Thanks,
we're going
guys.
to move on to our question of the day. Let's see here. What is our question of the day? A college recently surprised seniors with free tuition. What do you wish was free right here on the Gulf Coast? I'm going to go with gas.
Boy, that would be
Oh, geez.
Wouldn't that be
I
a
would
big hit?
love that. Let's
Or
see what you guys would say.
electricity, maybe. I don't know. Wish parking at the beach was free. I second that.
I'm with
yeah,
that.
that's from Chelsea. And let's see, who else we got? I wish Medicare supplement insurance, and prescription insurance, as well as all taxes, were free for senior citizens. That
Yes.
would be a great one as well. Some great suggestions here.
Yeah.
Whole home generator. I could get a free
that's
one of
different.
those. That would be nice.
Parking downtown. A lot of people are saying parking.
Yeah.
Okay. Free rent. Now I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Sometimes free food. Okay, cool.
There we
I
go.
like it. Well, you all can kind of chime in. You can go to our Facebook. Make sure you're liking and following our Facebook page. And you can go to our question of the day and comment what you think, and we'll share it here on News 5 Now.
There we go. Do we have a poll?
We're going to move over to our poll of the day, and here it is. Should students be allowed to have cell phones during class? We're going to go to some of the comments here and see what you guys are saying. What do you think, Bill?
I would say that if the school policy not to have cell phones, they'll probably learn a lot more. I happened to make it all through my school
That's
years
what I was going to say. You
without
can't,
a cell phone
You can't vote on this
because
you
they
didn't
hadn't
have
been
a cell
invented
phone.
yet. So,
You
I
can't
turned
vote.
out okay, I think. But we'll see. I think if you don't have that distraction, and it is a distraction, especially in class, then I think students would do better.
Yeah, Rhonda says no. It is amazing how well the kids are working and paying attention. Grades are going up, and it is better now than ever. I am a happy teacher without phones.
That's right. And it's something else that teachers don't have to deal with. It's
Yeah.
another distraction. There are plenty of distractions in the classroom. But so I guess I'm on that side.
CJ
suppose.
says, yes, they should be allowed to have them, but not out in the open. They should have to leave it in their pockets or book bag.
Or in airplane mode. Put it on airplane
No,
mode.
that's no good.
I'm not even sure that works on airplanes anymore. So, all right, chime in if you want. We've got our poll up at WKRG on our Facebook page, and of course the question of the day as well. We'd love to hear your opinions, and we'll throw some of those back out at you in our live streaming News 5 Now broadcast for tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow, won't we? Yeah.
Yes, we will. We'll be right here at 8 o'clock. Right now, CBS Mornings is still going on, so you can tune in for that. And then at 9 o'clock, you'll get to see Devin Walsh, Caroline Carruthers, and Simone Sherrod.
That's right.
With your news and updates on the storm.
All right. And we'll leave it with you. We hope you're having a great day. Watch out for any errant flooding out there. And we'll see you back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
See you. Have a great morning.